swear to God, sometimes I just...
Turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said, what's up, what's up,
That's
what's
the
up?
song I just put to his dance picture.
I know.
Is that why it's in your head?
All right, are you ready?
As ready as a diamond in an ice storm.
It's not the expression. It's hard as a diamond in an ice storm.
All right, I'm as ready as you are when you see me naked.
I'm going to edit that out. All right. Welcome to...
That could be like a short. Put that one on TikTok.
Okay. Episode 85 of the Buzzed Files.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
Like
Did you see that thing I sent you?
I feel like this morning's drop-off took 84 fucking goddamn years.
Sam, language.
Just saying.
This is a family show.
It is not a family show.
Gosh.
The only thing family about this is that we're married. That's the only thing that's family about this podcast.
Okay. All right.
Yes, the thing you tagged me and said give $1 million if you can drink.
No, I was talking about the thing I sent you about the lady from Titanic. It said I let a homeless boy cream pie me and then I let him drown. Or let him drown. And it's the old lady from Titanic. I was like, oh no.
That's just awful.
I left my fiance for a homeless person. Oh, it's so good.
When I married you, you weren't homeless.
All right. You want me to get into this? Let me get it popping?
Well, before you get it popping,
Okay.
I have a Valentine's Day gift to give you.
Oh, wow. With
Since
the camera on?
You wish. So, with Valentine's Day being tomorrow, I have something very special I wanted to give to you because it means a lot if you actually enjoy it and use it.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to have to edit this out. What is this? I don't want this. This is for you.
No, it's for you so you stop snoring in my fucking ear every night.
This is not a gift. This is just mean.
It's a starter kit, so once you get used to it,
It's nasal strips. Is that what this is?
it's the magnet one.
Yeah.
So you put the...
I looked at getting them for you, and it was $40, and I was like, nah, that's stupid. So are you going to try these?
I'll do it if you do it.
That's what she said. All right. Well, thanks, I guess. I thought it was going to be something cool. You know, like
That is cool. I'll get a good night's sleep.
like a switchblade or something.
When you go through your phases of snoring uncontrollably, that'll be a
It's
good
called
gift.
congestion. I was sick.
It's called sleeping on your back.
I was sick all week. I don't know if
cold.
I was all in here and hacking and stuff. I took a sick day on Wednesday. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going in. No, hard pass.
Yeah, he comes up out of nowhere and says he's gonna call in sick, and it was mine. I picked the day to work from home because the day before I pulled like a full solid 12 hours of work, and so I was gonna stay home, be alone, not around people. And he comes out and he's like, "Hey, I'm taking a sick day today." I'm like, "All right, you told me last week I was too close."
Well, it can be. I'm just gonna say it can be there, but you can't talk like this when it's right there. You gotta be back. It wasn't out of nowhere. I got up to take a shower and decided I was going to take a sick day. It was, I guess that's out of nowhere. Yeah, I got up and was like, wow. I was like, I felt like crap in bed, and then I stood up and turned the. I don't even think I turned the shower on. I walked into the bathroom and just went, nope, and I went back and got back in bed. I was like, nope, I'm not going. You can't. I was
gonna turn the Alexa on and like listen to good music throughout the house and just have a me alone day.
You could have done that.
Not with you coughing and hacking in the other room.
I'm so sorry my sickness burdened you. I apologize deeply. Next time I'll be sure to lock myself in a closet.
Do it in the kids' room.
Dude, never mind. All right. God, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. We lost a great one this week. It's on my notes.
Did.
Old James Vanderbeek, Jonathan Moxon. I'm worried about Tweeter, and I feel bad, but I do not know the running back's name. But I told Sam, I was like, we got to check on their whereabouts, see how those two are doing, because they've lost 3
of the 5.
Yeah, the big lineman Billy Bob, Paul Walker, and then the backup, old John Moxon. So I don't know who's going to start for the Coyotes on Friday.
Oop-de-loop.
Yeah, oop-de-oop.
Oop-de-oop.
Oop-de-oop. So I
never say anything right.
It's okay. It's all right. I saw a clip of them. It was after he died. Everyone was posting stuff, and I saw.
I sent it to you.
Well, it was a different one. It was them calling a play in the huddle. Is that the one you sent me?
No, I sent you the one that said, I imagine this is how
Billy
Bob picks up Vanderbeek when he enters heaven, and it's him running to the truck where he jumps in it.
So this is right after he gets hurt, and the other quarterback, James Vanderbeek, goes into the huddle. I remember the play he called. It's I write 494 Z post on 1.
How many times have you seen this movie?
Too many.
It's because
I was like watching it. I'm like, he's going. I write 494 Z post on 1.
It's because of the whipped cream bikinis why you watch it so much.
I think it was more because of the football. That came out when I was playing high school football, and I was super into that movie. Although I did branch into more of a tweeter type of path and quit the football and did a little bit more of the drinking and the girls. That was more. I was like, you know what? Football is fun, but
girls are fun too.
Girls are a lot of fun as well. So thanks for sharing that with the group.
Sharing is caring.
Oh my God. I did. I do think that there may be a curse on that cast because what did Billy Bob die from?
Oh, I have no idea.
Let me look. I'm assuming his weight, but he lost a lot of weight, didn't he?
No, that's the big guy from Remember the Titans that lost all the weight.
Oh yeah. Let me see. It came right up. I didn't even type it all. So he died at 45 from liver and kidney failure.
Which could be because of his weight if he was diabetic.
Yeah, it says related to his extreme weight. Significant health issues related to past extreme weight loss from gastric bypass surgery. So he had lost, it says he was 500 plus pounds
Jesus
at his peak.
Christ.
And had lost 300 pounds. God.
That does put a huge shock on your kidneys and your liver when that happens.
So he died from losing the weight? Yeah.
Well, here,
health issues related to past extreme weight loss. So he died from losing all the weight. So you should just say fat. Wow. He died back in. Was this 2006? Is he that much older than them? This is from 2016. It was said he had been hospitalized since February. Wow. So he died a while ago. Jesus.
He was 45 when he died.
So he was way older than all of them.
I think Walker was older than all of them.
Vanderbeek was the youngest. I saw something when they filmed it. He was 20, and the other ones are all in their mid or late 20s.
Yeah. That's
wild though. The tweeter guy's in shape though, and I'm assuming I haven't ever seen the other guy in any other movies, the running back guy, but that's wild. They got a I don't know. Might be a curse on those boys. We got to keep an eye on that. I don't know if you saw this, but I wanted to mention it. Have you seen the thing about the cancer thing that got we had talked about this in another episode that they were developing a cancer vaccine. Do you remember us talking about that?
Vaguely, but I wouldn't take it because I feel like they're injecting you with it probably.
Well, this is something that says it's Russia has developed it, and it says that they've announced that the new cancer vaccine has shown 100% success in clinical trials and is now ready for clinical use. So, like, if this is legit, they've cured cancer. And I saw another post.
So do you get the vaccine when you're diagnosed, or do you get
This is not a vaccine, though. Well, it says cancer vaccine. So I don't know, because I saw something. Let me see if there's anything else. This was on Instagram, so
believe it, caution.
Yeah, but I saw something else that said I thought I had saved it. It was about China moving forward with like trying to get it passed so I guess people could take it, like, because I'm sure in different countries, it's not like, oh yeah, sure, send it over. Like, it has to go, like, if it came to America, it would have to go through its own.
The FDA would have to approve it.
To sign off on it. This is one of those things where if in America, if it's working, we won't get it because of all the money. That was the other post that I saw on it. Here it is. China's preparing to approve Russia's cancer vaccine, and it could dismantle a $2.6 trillion Western industry. Because if it's just a vaccine, there's no chemo, there's no hospital stays, so there's a massive amount of money that will be lost in the medical industry because it's cured now. Like, I mean, it's great for everybody, but it's huge for the medical industry if it actually works.
Yeah.
It says if the vaccine proves scalable and effective, it could disrupt existing business models and shift the balance of power in global medicine. Like, I mean, that's something that they probably don't want so much past.
Well, they would still make enough money, because when I do my every 3 months for my Adderall check-in, costs me $182 a visit. And I have medical insurance.
But still, compared to, I mean, like, when you get, let me look this up because I'm curious. Like what the average cost is of cancer treatment.
Oh, it's probably $100,000.
Oh, I bet it's more than that. Let's see. I bet it's often exceeds $150,000 based on various types. Mm-hmm. Some can exceed $250,000. That's wild. This is a side note.
But that's not out of your pocket. I mean, if you have insurance covering it.
But my grandmother got remarried after my grandfather died, and the guy she married, his wife had died of cancer. And I remember they had like massive, it was like, $100,000 or $200,000 or whatever it was in which I don't know how, if they had insurance, how they shouldn't have had any bills like that, but had a massive amount of.
It was one of those things where they just called and said, we can give you this much money.
They wrote, like, took a settlement and paid way less, but I'm like, but why would you pay it? Like, if you know somebody that passed away from something like that, I was like, yeah, good. I mean, they're dead, so. Like,
would you pay my credit cards?
No,
that are just strictly in my name.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, yeah,
which I only
hit her credit, I guess, for it. Like, send it to collections. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, I wouldn't pay a dime of it.
Come seize her property.
Because I remember, like, that was years ago, and I was like, why are they paying that? Like, they can't do anything. Like,
well, some people just want to make good with things.
Not with the medical industry. You can.
Well, look at my surgery.
Yeah. They send them bills, and I'm like, good luck with that.
I just am like, I'll pay you as soon as you pay to fix my implant.
Oh my God. Baby angel.
What?
All right, we do have, Sam came up with this idea for Valentine's Day.
You're welcome.
It's very sweet. Very.
Oh, wait, can we talk about my
Your shirt?
My shirt?
Easy now. Easy now.
I always joke with my oldest that I don't have feelings, and
can't see because your hair says,
and that he doesn't have feelings because he doesn't pay taxes. But my shirt says, if I had feelings, they'd be for you.
Which I don't understand why there's a skeleton on it, but
Because she's dead inside.
oh, okay. So that is like you. That's sweet.
I wore this to our youngest's dance tonight. No one said anything.
First grade dance, Valentine's Day dance.
It was the ladybug ball.
There was a lot of tag and running, which they constantly got in trouble for.
Yeah, and ours didn't even dance.
And I was like, can we go?
And then he wouldn't dance with me.
It was a children's dance. We weren't supposed to.
We were in the corner.
We're posted up in the cool kids section.
One dad walked over. He's like, "You guys got the right idea." And Claudia was like, "Yeah, this is like the cool corner."
No.
And the guy's like, "Oh, invitation only." He was kind of a nerd. And I was like, "Oh, you can have an invitation."
He couldn't have an invitation. I was over there, like, me with my, like, I didn't have this on, but like leather jacket, smoking a cigarette in the corner. Like, you can't smoke in here. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. I gotta sneeze. These my allergies. Hang on.
This man cold. Fake news.
Hang on, it's coming.
Go get your smelling salts.
Oh, did you not leave them out here? I thought you were gonna leave them out here.
Because of the humidity, I didn't.
All right. Let me dive into Sam's lovely Valentine's Day topic that she had.
I also hate Valentine's Day.
This is sweet, though. This is sweet. So, Sam came up with the idea. She was like, why don't you find, like, for the podcast tonight and see if there was, like, murders and stuff that happened on Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sure there have been. And there were quite a few.
I had already looked it up, but I didn't deep dive.
Yeah. So, I found some. And
are they unsolved? Are they solved?
Some of I skimmed it. I didn't read all these,
okay.
But there was a list. And I was like, good God, there's a lot of people get killed on Valentine's
Day. Because there was
Day.
a huge Valentine's Day massacre in Chicago in like 1926.
That was a mafia thing, I think, with cops. I saw that on there. I was like, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for...
No, but it happened on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day Massacre is what that's called.
Yeah. The rivers weren't green that day. They were red.
Wow. Dark. All right. So this first one, this is in 1971. Patricia Ann Mann, age 20, and Jesse Allen McBain, age 18. Got him an older woman. Nice. They were brutally murdered in the woods in Orange County, North Carolina.
I read this one today.
Bro, these are supposed to be surprises.
Well, I didn't read all of it. Like I said, I looked it up, saw there were some, and then I didn't deep dive. That's why I told you about it, so you would deep dive. I don't do the heavy lifting around here.
She's just an idea guy. She's just like, hey, I got an idea, but I don't want to do any of the work.
I'm the pretty face behind the pod.
So it says they left a Valentine's Day dance, which I guess they're in college, so I guess that makes sense. They attended together at Watts Hospital. What? Why are they at a dance at the... Okay. Says they signed out of her dorm room and planned to return by curfew. Their families and Mann's roommate went to police when they didn't return that night. This is on February 12th is when the dance was. On February 16th, McBain's friend found the car the couple left in at Lover's Lane at Wayside Place.
Now, everyone knows you don't go make out at a Lover's Lane because there's always a serial killer on the loose there.
In the 70s, yes. I don't know how anyone survived the 60s or 70s with the amount of serial killers that were out there. Because it was basically like, people got shot and they were like,
I don't know.
Well, is the guy here? Did anybody see anything? Well, unsolved. Like they couldn't solve it.
No ring cameras.
There's just nothing. Like there was no follow up. They're just like, shit. Unless we catch the guy doing it, we're in trouble. So it said on February 24th, a surveyor in Duke Woods, 3 miles away from the lane, found Mann and McBain dead, tied to a tree and covered in leaves and debris. Their causes of death were determined to be asphyxiation from ropes being repeatedly tightened and released around each of their necks. Mud on their shoes indicated they were alive for the extent of the violence, which was estimated to have lasted some hours before the couple died. Wow. Examinations also revealed they had multiple stab wounds to their chest, which were post-mortem, and man's liver was ruptured from what was determined to be a punch to her stomach. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, says multiple agencies became involved in the case, including the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Durham Sheriff's Office, North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, and the North Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles. The DMV got involved. They were like, listen, there's a car involved. They sent
a lot going on that week.
They sent out Janice, some 300-pound DMV worker, and she was like out there with the cops, like, what do we got, boys?
Yep.
Let's get to the bottom of this. The case soon went cold, in part to difficulties in collaborative efforts between the agencies. Good God.
The DMV really wanted to solve that one.
Why is the DMV involved? His tag's expired. Like, what are we doing here? It says, in 1972, another couple was attacked by a gunman who tried to kidnap them.
At Lover's Lane?
It says Duke Forest by forcing them into the trunk of his car. The man fought the attacker, who pistol whipped him and left him with lasting nerve damage. The couple escaped and the assailant fled. They got a description of the guy, did a sketch. The department attempted to collect DNA between 2011 and 2018, but no viable samples for testing against suspects were recovered. Yeah, because it's 30 years later, 40 years later. Wow. And just never solved. That was one of the things I was thinking about when I was reading some of these, is I was like what I just said, like, back then, if you were a serial killer, like,
get away with everything.
If it was a secluded area, you got away with it.
How did they get Dahmer?
I watched that documentary on him, and they got him because one of the guys, he would go to like gay bars and pick up dudes and bring them back to his place, and he would drug them.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it's Dahmer, which is on, I think it was on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yeah. I didn't watch it,
but he would make them a drink and drug them, and then when they pass out, he'd tie them up or cut them up or do whatever. But the guy, from what I remember, he noticed something with the drink and didn't want to drink it, and was like, well, what are we, like, he wanted to fool around or whatever, and he got a weird vibe from the guy, and then they kind of got into it, and he was like, well, I'll hang out, and kind of played it off, and was like, well, let's watch. And he had some weird, I can't remember now, it was some weird movie, like a horror movie or something he wanted him to watch with him, and he kind of like hung out and like cuddled with him and stuff. And then the guy, they finally like got into it when he was trying to leave, and I think he ended up running out of the house or the apartment like half naked or something, and was like running down the street and told the cops, like, this guy just tried to kill me, whatever. And they're like, what is going on? And so they go back up there, and that was how they caught him. Because he went to the cops and was like, hey, this dude just tried to kill me.
How'd they catch Bundy?
I'm trying to remember now. God, you're like throwing all these like I watched the one.
But they were the serial killers from that time, so like they did catch.
I wanted to do like a serial killer episode at some point, but I'd have to go back and look on Bundy. I watched the one with Efron where he plays Ted Bundy. I don't remember how they caught Bundy. I'll have to do some research, because I was thinking about that when I was reading some of these. I was like, that was something I've had on my list for a while, is to do like a serial killer episode, and I don't remember how they caught him.
You remember watching the Zodiac?
I do remember that. We talked about that on one of the episodes. The one documentary, you still need to watch that. We talked about that. There's one about and we've talked about this on the podcast, but there's a documentary about the family he lived with, the guy that they think it was, and it's the guy. I think it's the guy in the movie Zodiac that they kind of lead you to believe is who they think it was. I don't know if
so they never actually called the Zodiac?
I think the guy, he ended up dying. I think he finally died. It's John. I think it's John Arthur Smith. I could be wrong if I'm saying somebody else's, but I think that's who. From what I remember,
You just accused an innocent man.
Let me look.
No, it's fine. Keep reading your Valentine stuff.
But he, the documentary on that, the family basically believes it's him, and they interviewed the kids that he married a woman, or was dating. I don't know if they ever got married, but they had a few kids, and the kids were like with them at like one of them went out of town with him on one of the trips where they think he killed somebody. Like he left the boy and the girl in the hotel, and they think he went and killed somebody. And then they were at another spot where they think he killed somebody, and they were like talking about it, and they really lead you to believe that it was that guy. And when you watch it, you're like, yeah, that's the dude. That's definitely the dude. I mean, I'm sure they got paid for the documentary.
You think they're ever gonna make a special on Garth Brooks?
I mean, if he gets caught, they will. Go back and watch Garth Brooks' serial killer episode. Let me go back here to the other ones here. You've thrown me off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Just let it happen.
I'm just gonna slam myself in the door.
Yeah, you can. So it talks about the Chicago one. So this is the Columbine subway shooting. It says two high school sweethearts were shot to death by an unknown assailant who have since failed to track down. Shocking. Theories behind the tragic killing range from Nick interfering in a drug deal at the sandwich shop, to the idea that the shooting could somehow have been related to the school massacre the previous year. So I guess this was during, shortly after the Columbine thing. All that's known for certain is that both kids were in love and cut down, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oscar Pistorius shoots his girlfriend through a door.
Damn. It
was one of the most jaw-dropping and gobsmacking news stories ever. I'm reading this is a web page, by the way. It says he was a South African runner who was a double amputee.
Yeah, that's the Olympic guy.
Yeah. And then on Valentine's Day 2013, he became a killer. In the early morning of the 14th, when he woke at his home in Pretoria to find that his model girlfriend was no longer in bed with him, she was instead in the couple's en-suite bathroom. The sprinter heard a noise coming from the bathroom, and for whatever reason, didn't assume it was her. He apparently thought it was an intruder. He shot through the door 4 times, killing her. Bruh.
I remember there was a huge trial.
Yeah, I remember this now that I'm reading it. That was a big deal.
They convicted him.
It says he received a 5-year sentence for homicide. 2 years later, the state appealed the verdict, which was overturned. He was resentenced to 13 years in prison.
For murder?
Yeah.
That's not enough.
It says he's due to be released from prison January 5th of 24. So this is already past 11 years after. That's pretty wild. That guy only got 13 years.
Why would you assume that it was a burglar in your bathroom?
Yeah, that's not what burglars do. And he knew his girlfriend was there, and then... Yeah, that's shady. That's wild, but that's all he got.
Remind me not to make any startling noises in the bathroom.
This is in...
running into a door.
Yeah, God. Knocking yourself out. Snellville...
No one would believe you.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about that with your concussion. Oh, she just bashed her head into the wall. I'm like, yes, she did. Richard Schock was looking forward to Valentine's Day. This is 2010. He was due to meet his wife Stacy at a local park so that they could exchange cards and gifts. Why wouldn't you just do it at home? Why are you meeting at a park? His wife. Hey, let's meet at a park.
It's sweet. Maybe it's a beautiful park and he wanted to make it an everlasting memory.
Okay. It was their third wedding anniversary.
Yeah, see, they were still in love. They were still keeping the spark.
He had adopted her 3 children after becoming her 5th husband. Jesus.
She got problems.
But she never showed up to the park.
It's not you, it's her.
Richard was instead met by one Reginald Coleman, a personal trainer and part-time hitman who went by the rather immodest moniker Mr. Results. Coleman gunned Richard down, killing him. Stacy waited for her $5,000 life insurance payout. She never received it. Instead,
$5,000? You put a hitman?
No, I'm sorry, $500,000.
Oh, I was gonna say Jesus, woman, like
yeah,
you're hard.
$5,000. They're like, yeah, sure, here.
It ain't worth it.
She didn't receive it. Instead, she received jail time. To make matters worse, Stacy was not only cheating on Richard, she was even posthumously. I don't know how to say that. Posthumous, meaning after she died. Accused him of molesting one of her sons. The child spoke out in Richard's defense at the trial, and the notion was quashed. Stacy is now serving life in prison.
So she got life for hiring someone to kill, and homeboy only got 13 for actually killing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess because he said it was an accident, but like, I mean, if you hire a hitman, they basically look at it as
you pulled the trigger.
Yeah, that's you're in hot water. I mean, that's not.
Well, just remember that accident versus hitman, okay?
Bruh. I feel like I need to shotgun a beer over here. I'm getting nervous.
Nervous about me?
Yeah, you're scary.
Do you even have life insurance?
No.
You didn't take out life insurance at work on yourself?
I have life insurance. Please don't kill me, though, okay? God.
I have like $250,000 on you.
Great. It's on record here on the podcast. Something goes missing.
Oh, I have a $400,000 policy.
If I just disappear one day, then look into this one. This is a...
I would never...
I'm sorry. Sorry, don't hit me. Battered husband over here. This is a 39-year-old Baptist minister, Nathan Leuthold.
Oh, my God.
Oh, them ministers. He called...
And he's Baptist. He doesn't even drink.
Oh, no. I think Baptists are the ones that do drink.
No, your grandmother is Baptist.
Well, that's just her, though. That is, I think, like a Southern Baptist, I think they usually drink a lot.
I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
I would Google it, but... I feel like this Zen was a dud.
I'm sorry. You're going to start doing 2 at a time. This is February of 2013. He told police that his family had been the victims of a home invasion. When officers arrived at the scene, they found Denise Leuthold, Nathan's wife, dead. She received a single but deadly gunshot wound to the head. Things didn't look good for Nathan's defense, it says. That's what the article says. Police were like, hey, buddy, what are we doing here?
So, hey, we're going to talk to you.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let's just hop in the back of the car. We're going down to the station, run through some little timeline work here.
We're going to go ahead and take a sample of some items from your hand and your arm to see if you have gunpowder on it, bro.
All right, here it comes, all right?
Okay.
This was before the Illinois Police Department found searches on Nathan's computer like how to hit someone over the head to knock them out and how to muffle a gunshot.
Bro, you should watch more movies. Just watch the movies.
He got 80 years in jail for the murder.
80, but Olympian got 13.
Good God. So I guess they didn't believe old Nathan there.
Guys, just watch movies. You don't have to Google it.
And we've talked about this in some of the other podcasts.
And also, let me just point this out. People, like at work and stuff, do the whole incognito thing on their web. And then they search things because they know the IT is probably watching what they're searching. That's not a real thing. They can still see what you're searching.
So, the way, like, they catch all these guys, and we talked about this with, I think it was when we talked about the guy that killed all the students. That was, like, recently, in the last couple of years.
Idaho?
Yeah. They got him, we did a thing on him, and they got him because they were talking about, they found, like, they tracked their cell phones, and then they have ring cameras of the car, and, like, I mean, that's why there's less serial killers now, because you can't just get away with it like you could back in the day, because there's all this stuff that tracks you, and, like, cameras everywhere. Let's see, this is a Bubble and Squeak murder, it says. This is in 2021, a private birthday celebration in a sleepy resort ended in a bloody murder. 66-year-old Penny Jackson stabbed her 78-year-old husband, David, 3 times. The motivation for the killing was supposedly nothing more than an argument over her choice to serve Bubble and Squeak. What is that? Squeak? I don't know. With the gourmet evening meal their daughter had sent them in lockdown. Okay, this is during COVID. During the trial later that year, recordings of the aftermath of the crime were beamed around the world with the recording of Penny Jackson's 999 call. I guess I think that's in Europe. That's like 911, yeah. And police body cam footage of her arrest going viral. And this says, "I've killed my husband because I've had enough." Wow.
Yes.
She had been. No,
yes, sister.
Don't say yes. Stop. No, it's scary. Like, what? You're way too excited about something.
What do you mean you keep finding the fucking ketchup? It's right there.
Murder her husband of 24 years because of his alleged controlling and abusive behavior.
Oh my God, 24 years.
She's just like, I'm done. We're not getting divorced. I'm gonna murder you.
I love the fact
doing it.
I do love the fact that she owned up. She owned.
She's just like, yeah,
I'm fucking done.
I got that son of a bitch. Like, what are you doing, lady?
My God.
You can just get divorced. Jesus. Get a timeshare or something. Go get a condo in Boca. Calm down. My
That's
God.
hilarious.
This is too much. How old was she? She was 66. He was 78. Was he going to live that much longer? I mean, like, she was like...
Start feeding him things.
No. See, this is what I'm talking about. Get out of here.
I love you.
No, I don't. No.
Give me a kiss.
No, I don't.
I love you.
Stop it.
I would never.
God, terrifying.
Where's the curtains?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God. And that's the last one. The other one is the McBain people that tied to a tree. So I can guarantee that was a short list, but I can guarantee there are a lot more of those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, those are specific to Valentine's Day related murders, but good God.
God, that's hilarious.
I don't find it hilarious. I mean, I don't know.
I don't find it hilarious that these people died, but just her.
She's like, yeah.
I've had it.
I don't only want to not be with you. I would like you to be dead. I don't want you to be breathing anymore. I can't just get divorced. I can't just be like, hey, like all the ones where people, like all the movies and stuff we've watched, where these people do this. I'm always just like, divorce exists. You could just get divorced and you
Gone Girl.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I don't understand it.
But it's so elaborate to frame him, but then it comes out she had like
Well, I mean, most of these people do, but I don't understand the whole murder thing. I just risk your chances of getting away with it. And I watched a couple of them where it's so crazy. Like and this upsets you, but like there was the one where he killed like his wife and then he killed like his kids, and that was like not that long ago. And I'm just like, buddy, just get divorced. Like, what are you doing? Like,
have you seen the one where the husband put him in those big barrels?
I think that's the one I'm talking about. Like,
yeah.
And I'm just like, it's so sad. And I'm just like, bro, what in the world? Like, you could get divorced and just get an apartment, bro. Like, you don't have to do all this. Yeah. Like child support isn't that they grow up. Child support's not forever. Like, God, like
child support's better than going to prison.
I was gonna say, and I can't remember what that guy's name is, but he got, I mean, a ton of time.
Oh yeah, he ain't getting out.
And I'm just, I don't understand.
I saw one today. It was like a short clip. You have fucked up my algorithm on Instagram. By the way.
Good. Glad I could help.
But it was, I don't recall, it didn't start out with how they found the body in the garage, but it was the wife. And she supposedly had a stalker and was receiving text messages about stalking her or whatever. And it shows them going to this guy's house. And they're like, where were you at this time? Blah, blah, blah. And he goes, the cop said, how do you know the girl? And he said, she's an ex-girlfriend. He's like, okay, like, how long ago ex-girlfriend? Because, like, she's married and has got, like, 2 or 3 kids.
Okay.
So it would have been a few years, at least, of an ex-girlfriend. And he said, oh, she was my first girlfriend. I was like, Jesus, talk about holding on to shit.
And it's like years later?
Yeah. Like, she had already married someone and had kids with someone else, and they always thought he was the stalker. So hold on, let me finish
People
tonight.
are so crazy.
Let me finish tonight. Hold on. It's not where you think it goes.
Okay.
So then he provides like a receipt showing where he went shopping somewhere for clothes, and it was, at least a 2-hour drive from where he said he was at to where her house was, where they found her body in the garage. Well, then it took them, I want to say it said like it took like a year or something like that for the detectives to get the cell phone messages to see where the stalker messages were coming from.
Okay. It was his cell phone.
No. It was her husband.
So what, her husband
killed her.
Okay. But they thought it was the boyfriend.
They thought it was the guy. Like he had like some.
So he was trying to like set him up or something.
I guess. Maybe? And then the cops like find him, like they're in a parking lot and they get out and they like rush him and all this and they put him in the back of the car seat. And it had already been like a year or two since the mom died.
Yeah.
And the cops go, do you want to tell your kids you killed their mom, or do you want us to tell them? And I was like, fuck yes.
Wow.
Like, but
I do enjoy the documentaries on that stuff. Like we did like the Murdaugh murder. We did an episode on that, and the Scott Peterson, Lacey Peterson one. We did one on that. I think I like watching them because I'm always just like, how do you think you're going to get away with this? Like they never get away. I mean, I guess, and maybe some people do get away with it, and you just hear about the ones where they don't.
Yeah.
But I don't understand.
There is one that we could talk about, but it hits too close to home because it literally happened 5 miles from here.
Well, that one, I mean, that was just you're talking about the teenager kid that killed that girl?
Her like 23 times.
I mean, that was just like,
And then his mom tried covering it up.
That kid's a psychopath. What is their name? Tristan. Was that the girl or the guy?
That was the girl.
Tristan something.
But that one is horrific. Like,
Like,
And then the mom, like, washed his clothes and was trying to cover it up for him. Like, come on.
let me look it up.
I saw one the other day where...
Tristan Bailey is
Yeah.
her name. So this was just like down the road from us.
Mm-hmm.
And this was in 2021. The crazy thing is she was 13 and the guy Aiden Fucci or
Yeah.
Fucci, I guess.
I think Fucci or Facci.
Fucci. He was 14. So same, probably 8th graders. The thing was, like, it happened at like 3 in the morning. And I'm assuming she probably snuck out, but they basically like walked to some woods and he stabbed her like 80 times or something crazy.
Yeah, like her head, her torso, her
Like,
legs,
and it was just,
arms, just...
But the kid was just a straight up psychopath that needed to be locked up because it's just wild. Like, what in the world?
That rocked a lot of the community, especially
Because it just happened. It's like a nice neighborhood. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but you shouldn't be out at 3 in the morning. But
they still do. Like,
the mom washed his jeans. And I saw a video back a while ago where it was her parents talking, or no, his parents talking to him in the interrogation room. And his dad says something like, "You need to be very careful what you say." And it's like, it's being recorded, once
you know what he did.
once you're in there. Yeah, and the mom had I think they ended up giving the mom
The mom got in trouble.
jail
She
time,
had jail time
like
for
a
tampering.
short amount, like 5 or 6 years or
For
something like
tampering
that.
with evidence, and there was something else. She had another charge on top of that.
Like obstructing justice
Yeah.
or whatever. But just like you could see the parents knew. He was like, he said something like, you need to think through your responses to them. And I'm like, if you're that worried about it, you need to have an attorney in there.
Yeah.
And that's the funny thing, and we've talked about that because that's something like that. I haven't listened to them in a while, that Crime Junkies podcast, where some of these murders, like I've listened to some of them, but they always say you never, and they're like anti-crime, whatever, but they're like, you never take a lie detector test, you don't talk to the police, and you don't do anything without an attorney, whether you did it or not. Like, I could say that, like, if you were to go missing, the first thing I would say is, I want you to find her, but I'm not saying anything else
until there's an
attorney present, because y'all aren't going to pin this shit on me.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing they look at is the people closest to them.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, I'm not going to say something, and like, I'm not doing a lie detector test, because I can imagine doing a lie detector test when you think you're being accused of murder is probably pretty stressful.
Your heart's gonna be pounding.
All it does is give them more to pursue you, because like, well, you failed this and you failed this and you like, but that's like nightmare fuel right there. Just like the whole Gone Girl thing.
Yeah.
That is absolute. That's a horror movie on another thing, because
that should be classified as a horror movie.
He's getting accused of that, and he literally had nothing to do with it.
Did nothing.
In the whole movie, you don't know that until like an hour in, where you're thinking, did he?
That was a good movie.
I think it's based loosely off of the Scott and Lacey Peterson thing, but then like he actually did it, or it was it another one?
I don't know.
There was some other one that was similar to. Oh, there was one. There was a girl that went missing, and then she came back. That's what it was. But I can't remember if the people let her go or she escaped, but they thought she was faking it. And they looked into it and turned out it was real. Like, they were able to find the place that they took her and all this stuff, and it turned out to, but I think that's what it was based off of. I saw like some, I don't know if that was that. I don't know if that might have been a documentary too. I think it was. It was something on, I can't remember what it was called or what her name was, but it was something where, and they were questioning the boyfriend and all this stuff, and then she comes back and they're all happy, and it was right after Gone Girl came. That's what it was. It was right after it came out. So they thought they were doing a copycat thing for like social media and to get interviews and all this stuff. And they didn't believe her. And then it came out that like it was real. And I think they ended up finding the guy that abducted her or whatever. So.
I'm out of beer.
Okay.
But I have a Sam rant.
Okay. Well, we can wrap up the podcast with your Sam rant if you want. Can't have my beer though.
With your fancy new mug I got you this week?
Yeah.
So I'm watching regular cable TV, which I will go cancel the cable this week. You still haven't told me what you're going to pay me for doing this.
A hearty handshake and a hug.
I already get that every day.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, while watching real cable TV with commercials, I've decided commercials are trash. They're stupid. We don't need them. Not because it interrupts the TV show that you're watching, but because some of them are useless, inappropriate, and just not fucking needed. Okay?
Okay.
Do you want me to start with the light one or the heavy one?
I mean, it's your rant. You handle it how you see fit, I guess. So I'll just hang out over here.
I do not need a commercial about fucking toilet paper. I don't need to see some little cartoon bear holding his ass and scratching it.
I think people
for me to know that I need to wipe my ass with Charmin. By the way, we don't use Charmin in this house.
I want to say this. There's certain things that I feel like you don't have to advertise.
Yeah.
Like,
toilet
paper's one of them.
I don't need to know how clean my asshole is going to be after using your product, okay? I know how to wipe myself. I've been doing it for 42 fucking years. Most disgusting commercials ever talking about toilet paper and how clean it leaves you. The one I saw today said, you're left so clean down there that you just don't know what to do with the rest of your day because you're not worried about it. Why are you worried about it? Why are you not wiping so good the first time? I don't get it. I don't get it. Toilet paper commercials are utterly disgusting.
Okay.
Second commercial.
Oh, there's more. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're still
Second
ranting.
commercial.
We're going to continue.
I don't care.
We're going to keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling the footage.
I don't care what TV show you're watching, on what channel. But if I see one more goddamn thing about pads and tampons.
Hey, listen. You got to advertise it. Ladies don't know what to do.
Just so we are clear.
They're wandering around and they don't know what's happening and they're 35 and they're just like, they see a commercial and they're like,
oh, I'm supposed to use that so that I don't have a mess all over me?
That's it. Okay. See, I've been at work and just been tying a hoodie around my waist all day.
If you can't
that
go
makes
down,
sense. I should use this.
If you can't go down the solid pink aisle at Target and read the box yourself to figure out which one you need based on your flow, then you're a fucking dumbass.
Flow talk on the podcast.
I swear to God, I hate those commercials. I already hate getting mine. I don't need to hear about everybody else's, and I don't need to hear about how heavy your flow is or how heavy it could be.
All right, I've got an idea for a podcast spinoff. We're just gonna call it Sam's Rants, and you just come on once a week and just bitch and moan about stuff.
Oh, you should catch me on Saturday morning when I come home from the grocery store.
Sweetie, I do catch you on Saturday morning. And sometimes it puts you in a foul mood for the rest of the day. And it's pleasant for all of us.
Can I keep going?
I would rather you not, but how many more we got here?
Let me ask you this. When you see a condom commercial, do you wonder to yourself, oh, that's what that's for?
I don't remember
I don't need a commercial about condoms either. We all know what they're used for, and if you don't use one, maybe you should, because you're that stupid.
Back away from the mic. Al Pacino, settle down.
Just saying, there are certain commercials that don't need to be advertised. We know what your product is for. We know how to use your product. And if you don't know how to use it, there's instructions. Because if you've ever taken the instructions out of a tampon box, it's this big.
Maybe we should get the headphones. Do you think we would look more professional if we had the headphones for the podcast? like Joe Rogan, like with the...
Last rant.
Okay, one more. We're going to do one more. That's my beer.
Today, at the grocery store, I know it's Valentine's Day. I know everyone's trying to buy flowers. The flower bin, Publix, is about this big. But guess what? It's Valentine's Day. There are flowers everywhere around the entrance of Publix. Everywhere. Not just here. Okay? So when you are looking here, but you have your hand, I don't know, maybe you're off-centered, maybe you're afraid you're going to fall over because you have a big head and a big purse on your arm.
Sweetie.
Okay?
Sweetie, this is too much.
You got your arm over here, you're looking at flowers over here, and what I need is right here. You're blocking the whole shebang. You pick them up, you look at them, and put them down. Pick them up, look at them, put them down. You're talking to somebody on your headset, oblivious that there are other people in the grocery store at this time. Okay? She picks one up. She likes it. She starts to walk off. She gets 2 steps and and puts it back before I could walk up. She finally gets the perfect bouquet, which I'm like, who the fuck are you buying flowers for? She walks down to the side. She's looking at her flowers. I go to get what I need out of the little cooler thing where they keep like the refrigerated roses. I turn around. Bitch is right here. And she said, excuse me. I said, excuse you. Like, get out of the way. This is not your personal florist cooler. Like, everyone's trying to get things. And the one thing I needed was in the little cooler, while what you needed was in all the bins around. And were much prettier flowers.
Okay.
Like,
So, sweetie, this is not a conspiracy. Okay.
I know, but it's the same rant, just like the fucking space women. Okay?
We're not going to do, this is the first and last Sam rant, okay?
The one time I contribute something.
Well, you contributed the Valentine's
You know what? I'm going to start my own
idea.
podcast where I am going to just
I
rant.
think that's a good idea. You come out here, we'll do you could do one every day. Just drop a Sam rant for the day. You just come out here and drop 10-minute podcast about
I literally cannot go to Publix on a Saturday ever again. I literally have to do my grocery shopping on Friday nights because I can't with the people.
All right.
Can't. I just
All right.
get the
Well,
fuck out of my way.
solid into the podcast.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, I it's scary because
Why is it scary? Why is it scary?
I'm worried you're going to shiv somebody at the grocery store over some cheese or
I'm going to
something.
call Cody one day and be like, hey, so I was at the grocery store. Won't believe what happened. By the way,
Hey.
in the back of the cop car.
Is there any way we can pin this on you? The cops want to talk to you. Like, what? I'm at home. What do you mean? I'm going to tell them you did it, and then you drove home. Like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell them that. I'm at home. No,
You hate going to the grocery store just as much as I do.
I do, but I don't ever, like, almost get into fist fights at the grocery store.
You only go when there's like 4 items that are needed.
Yeah.
And
I'm just like, in and out.
wait, can I tell the story about the day you had to find something at Target?
No. I don't remember this story.
You guys are trying to find.
You sent me for something, and I was like, I don't know where this is.
You had the oldest with you,
And I was like, where?
and you called me, and I was like, go down this aisle, walk straight, now turn left, then turn right. Oh, it was light bulbs.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know where the light bulbs are.
Oh no, it was my hanging hooks. It
That's
was
what
the
it was.
command hooks.
Those little, and I was like, sweetie, this is a big, it's Target. I don't know
like-
where this stuff is.
I'm like, go past
I know where the
makeup,
TVs are
go
and the toys are, and that's about all I got in here.
You had to get a little old lady to
Some little old lady was like, are you guys lost? And I was like, my wife wants command hooks, the little sticker. She's like, I think they're over here. They weren't. She had no idea either. But I was like, I finally, I asked somebody finally, and he was like, oh, I think they're back here by the Christmas crap or whatever it was, and I found them.
I had the best encounter with the oldest couple yesterday, and you're gonna laugh at this because this is so gonna be me and you when we're
So we don't have enough beers for all this ranting.
7 8. All right, last story. I promise.
Okay.
I promise. A lot of interesting things have happened to me this week. Okay. I was in Target yesterday, doing Valentine's shopping, and I was going down the package aisle, and this woman, she was like, her husband said, "What else do you need? How do you know where everything is in this store? You know where every item is, the aisle, exactly where to go." And she said, "Because I have a vagina." And she said loud. I just started laughing. And she turned around and he looked at me. He goes, "Do you know where everything is?" I was like, "Yes, because I have a vagina." And he just kind of looked at me. And then she stops me and she said, "The pussy has power."
We have different stories.
And the man and her husband just walked to the next aisle and he's like looking at something and he just starts laughing and shaking his head. She goes, "You know, when he can't ever find anything, he'll go, 'Hey, I can't find so-and-so.' And she's like, 'It's always the ketchup. He can never, no, mayonnaise.' She said he can never find the mayonnaise. So he's all, when he comes to her and says, 'Hey, I can't find,' she says, 'Let me guess, the mayonnaise.' She's like, 'It's right here. It's right in the front. I put it right in the front. The label's pointing out.' And she said, 'He can't find anything unless it's his dick.'"
We have different experiences when we go places. I don't talk to anybody. I don't have these conversations.
I was on my lunch break. And I am just dying. I was in tears.
I have like a gallon of milk and a case of beer, and I'm coming home. Like,
she said, "I can say things like this because I'm old." I was like, I gave her a high five. If I was a hugger, I would have hugged her.
Don't like any of that. Crazy ladies.
And then I heard her on the next aisle, and he picked something up, and she goes, "No."
Did she murder him on the next aisle? She just finally was like, "I've had enough. I'm done. Listen." She just stabbed him 14 times with her keys, and he died.
He must have picked something up, and she said, "Oh, honey, no, that's too expensive. We start at the 50-cent bags, and we work our way up."
Okay,
I was like, "This is the best. I can't wait to be old and say shit like that in public."
You say shit like
and
that.
No, huh?
You say shit like that. I'm just... All right. Well,
I'm so sorry. It wasn't conspiracy.
No, it's okay. I enjoyed your stories, but
I forgot to tell you about that.
I get these all the time. So, I mean, maybe they're podcast worthy. I don't know. People.
Okay, well, I get conspiracies from you all the time. By the way, Artemis has been delayed again.
Damn it.
We're not going back to the moon. Or I'm sorry, we're not going to the moon. We're not orbiting.
They're gonna circle the moon.
They're basically gonna film it in a big storage unit.
All right. Well, more on Artemis next week, and we will see you guys then. And we're gonna do a little creepypasta stuff. So watch that one. See you guys later.